Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to the Hardest Zombie Quiz, Season 5, Episode number 4. And today I'm joined by John, or MrDalekJD. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Greg? Really excited to be back. It's been maybe a year since we last did one of these. I know you just did one with Afterlife. I watched that. Was screaming at my TV watching that because I actually knew some of them, but it's very different watching to playing. So hopefully I can channel the energy that I had watching Afterlives into this one and hopefully get a decent score.
Yeah, I think I've had you on every season of this, pretty much. Like, we've known each other for a long time.
Yep,
I remember I met you at COD Champs in like 2014.
Oh my god, yes.
Time I met
yeah,
you.
I still remember that. Yeah,
you guys just randomly showed up on one of the days, and there was some other guys. Question number 1 was submitted by Josh C, who asked, on Citadel De Moore, what is the owl's real name?
oh no way. It ends with the word Mikel or Michelle.
It does, yeah.
I'm probably not going to get this completely right. It's something like Jean Michel. But there might be another word in between those words. I remember him saying it in a quote in game when you pick up one of the swords. So I'm going to lock in that as final answer.
So the name is Guy de Saint Michel, or Michael.
Yes.
So I don't know if I should give you credit for that one, because you kind of like, you got Michael or Michelle or whatever it's supposed to be.
I got the surname, so essentially
I don't know. I'll give it to you. Fine.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you're close enough. I thought that was one of the harder ones on the quiz. So at least you were somewhat close.
Yeah. Anything Black Ops 6, I feel pretty confident because I'm playing that game a lot and I'm playing every map really often. So it's all sticking in my brain.
All right. Question number 2 is from Bolby Straganovsky from Jimmy Neutron, who asked, on Kino Der Toten, in the back room between the alley and the stage next to the musical Easter egg meteor, there are black letters that spell out a 2-word phrase on the floor. What does it say?
Okay,
the meteor is?
I'm gonna lock in this answer as I'm fairly confident. Is the 2-word phrase Manhattan down? Final answer.
It is, John.
Yes, let's go.
Correct.
Let's go.
Dude, that is a absolute throwback question.
Oh
too.
my god. Shall I tell you why I know that? The reason why I know that is, one, I remember when the map got remastered, I feel like that detail was pretty more obvious than BO1, but also in BO1 Kino Der Toten, there was maybe like 4 variations of like a message on the loading screen, and one of them was Manhattan down, and I think that was then also like in the map as like how they were linked and how it made sense to why it was there. So I'm so glad I got that one.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. Nice job. I was surprised you got that one, to be honest.
I hope the comments are
All right.
surprised as well.
All right, question number 3. As seen in the Mob of the Dead intro cutscene cinematic, what was Finn O'Leary's cell number?
Oh my god, what was Finn O'Leary's cell number? Oh, I am not particularly confident on this one. I feel like the comment section are going to be screaming at me. They might know this one. I'm going to have to guess. I have like one cell number in my head, but I just don't know who it belongs to. So I'm going to have...
Which one do you have in your head?
618. I'm going to have to just go with my gut instinct and say 618. I'm not very confident, but I'm going to say that as final answer.
That is incorrect. That's actually not one of the numbers.
Oh, it's not? Oh,
the
no.
correct number is 481B, but it's 101, 872, 386, and 481.
Oh, God, bro. I'm annoyed at that because now you've pointed it out, I can see it, because when the blood vials were physically shown off by Jason Blundell in 2018, I'm pretty confident they may have had one of the prison numbers on it, and it had B at the end of the 3 sets of numbers. Yeah,
it was Finn's and Sal's, and Sal is 386. All right, question number 4 was submitted by Smugster. In the Dark Aether storyline, what is the only wonder weapon confirmed to come from the previous Aether universe?
Ooh, this is a good question. I like this.
So this is like storyline.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident with this one. And I think it was only recently confirmed as well. Oh, okay. It's between the Ray Gun Mark II and the Wonder Waffle DG2. Only because both were recently added with Shattered Veil. And in the sort of like menu for like changing the blueprint for it, it mentioned about it being one of them being discovered from the Dark Aether. I'm going to go Ray Gun Mark II, final answer.
That is correct. It is the Ray Gun Mark II.
Yes, I pay attention, lads. I pay attention.
You're killing it, John. 3 out of 4. Question number 5 was submitted by someone that didn't say their name. The empty perk power-up, which grants an extra perk slot, can only be obtained on 2 maps. Name them both.
Oh, okay. The first one, I think is very obvious. I was going to say Origins as the first one. Ooh, this is a good question. I'm going to say Origins and Shangri-La, final answer.
That is incorrect. So the Origins one is obtained by digging a red dig spot, and the other map is Zetsubo no Shima from the trial.
Oh my!
Where you get a perk slot, and there's a small % chance of getting it from a purple plant as well.
No way! Yeah, there was me going, oh, it has to be an older game, and I was sort of right, but yeah, Zetsubo, yeah.
Question number 6. On Mob of the Dead, the MP5 is a wall buy in 2 locations, but on Blood of the Dead, 1 was removed. Which wall buy location stayed, and what weapon is in the MP5's place?
Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm fairly confident I know where the 2 MP5 wall buy spawns are. Okay, so I think there was one when you literally get out of the original spawn from the left side, there was a wall by there. And then also when you open the staircase and go in the showers, I'm pretty sure there's another MP5 wall by there. One of them's been changed in Blood of the Dead. What is the weapon? I'm trying to visualize. I'm gonna make a guess that the MP5 was swapped to a cordite SMG. And its location was changed to be in the showers. Not confident on that, but I'm going to lock it in as final answer.
All right, that is incorrect. The other, so the MP5 wall buys were in front of the cafeteria.
Yep.
And the other one was in the bottom generator room.
Oh, I was so wrong.
In between, like where you shock the generators, there's like a MP5 wall bar right there.
Yeah,
and that got changed to the ICR 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was way off. Way off.
Yeah, I thought that one was a good one because you said you knew some of Afterlife, so I figured maybe I would throw another one in there like that. All right, question number 7 was submitted by Bolby Straganovsky again, who asked, which playable zombies character shares the same voice actor as Sergeant Roebuck from the World at War campaign?
Oh, that's a good question. All right, so we can narrow it down. It's only one map. It's Dead of the Night. I can see him. I can hear him. He wears a cowboy hat. What's his name? Oh my god.
I just remember his quote where he says, what in Lucifer's ball sack is that?
Yeah, what in Lucifer's ball sack is that? Oh god, yeah. I'm gonna have to pass, Greg. And I hate the fact that I'm gonna have to pass because I know who you're talking about. I just don't know his name.
All right, so it is voiced by Kiefer Sutherland.
Yep.
And his name is Gideon Jones.
Gideon Jones. Yeah, see, I actually don't think I would have got that.
All right, question number 8. In the original Kino Der Toten, how many Nazi flags can be seen in the spawn room, including outside of barriers?
Oh, what a question. What the hell? Okay, so
I was debating whether or not this was okay to do, but I thought it was an interesting question.
So I'm going to try and visualize when you first spawn in, where you're facing. So you've got one literally directly in front of you to the right of the like banister of the staircase. That's one. I'm pretty sure there's one to the left of it as well, high up on the wall. That's two. Then the one that's leading from the back of Kino. Is there any flags in that window? I'm going to say that there is. How many are there? I'm going to say there's one there. Then we've got the bottom right window under the stairs. Is there even a flag in there? It sort of looks like more like a dressing room. I don't think there's a flag in that one. And then we've got the window upstairs. And I'd like to think that there are flags in there. It's a really good question, but one that I'm not confident on. I'm going to say there's 5. Final answer.
That is incorrect. There is 6.
Oh, I was one off. Dude, I was one off.
So you got the 2 like on the small banisters, and then one is draped over the stair like railing.
Oh man.
And then there's 2 up above. And then there's one in the bottom like dressing room thing next to the switch for the trap.
Good question.
All right, question number 9 was submitted by Zombie Slayer, who said, how many dual wield shotguns were featured in Zombies before the pick your loadout era?
All right, pretty sure World at War doesn't have any. I feel like Black Ops 1, I'm envisioning that there is one shotgun that has dual wield. It begins with a H. I feel like in Black Ops 2, again, there is at least one. But my brain is struggling to try and visualize what shotguns there are. Okay, I'm going to lock in a number. I'm going to say 4. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 1.
Oh, 1?
And it's the HS pens
from BO1.
Pack-a-Punch on BO1, the Typhoid and Mary.
No freaking way, dude. Like, that's the one that I had in my head. And I said it begins with a H. It was that one. And then I'm like, you know why I said at least 1 in BO2? It's because I could visualize the, like, artwork, the very first Zombies artwork of Misty, and I swear she was holding dual-wield shotguns. And I'm like, well, that must mean that dual-wield shotguns were in BO2. And they clearly weren't.
I think that's also what Nixon has in the, like, 5 intro.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's actually a stupidly easy question. Because BO1, I like could visually see the 2 shotguns, and I couldn't visually see them in any other game. So I should have just stuck with my gut there. That was a good question.
Yeah, for any sticklers that want to say the pistols on ZNS, they're technically considered pistols in my opinion, and not
Marshals, nah, they're not shotguns.
But they're good, and they basically act like shotgun when you pack punch them.
Very good. I need to get this last question, man.
Yeah, you do. It was submitted by Josh C again. On Terminus, how many total dig spot locations can be active at one time?
What? How many can be active at one time? Dude, I know a lot about Terminus, but that's not one that I'm confident on at all. How many dig spots can be active at one time? Okay. I feel like there could be at least 2 active in like the left side caves. I feel like there could also be 2 active on the right side caves. Then you've got Crab Island, which could... That's probably going to have 2. I feel like it's a common theme of 2. So we've got 2 in each cave, 4. Crab Island, 6. I'd imagine there would also be 2 on the other islands. That would be 8. 10. Trying to think, is there anywhere else around the map where there could be? I need to make sure I've got my islands correct. as well if I'm missing any islands. Crab Island, none near the boat. The other island there. There's one other. Okay, yeah. So 6 for all the islands, 3 for each cave. Is there any before the caves? I don't think there is. So I'm gonna say 10. Final answer.
That is correct.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
So there's 2 in the Speed Cola Tunnel, 2 in the PhD mines, and 2 on all 3 of the islands.
Let's go. I was scared I was gonna get that wrong. Oh my god. All right, that proves that I play BO6.
Indeed, but you just don't know Gideon Jones.
yeah, I don't know Gideon Jones, but I know how many dig spots there are on Terminus. Brilliant.
All right, so that gives you 4 correct.
That's not bad. I was really hoping for 50%, but I would take that. I feel like this might be a personal best.
So 40%, I think it is, because I think last season you got like 2 right or something, or 4 out of 20, I think it was.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I was
20,
close.
So you doubled the score at least.
I mean, that's a great improvement. Hopefully next time I can double 40%.
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to do this and record. I always enjoy having you on the channel, whether it's a quiz or something else. I feel like in the past.
Likewise. I can't wait to watch the next ones, and I hope to be back to do another one at some point soon.
Yeah. If you guys ever want to submit questions, it'll be the top link in the description, and you can submit questions to be featured and maybe stump someone else. But thanks again, John. I really do appreciate it. And everyone watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.